Welcome, I'm your theloladass. So today I'm gonna bring you a tale about flowers. So this is a visual novel that came out on Friday, and it's a short visual novel. It's like they say it's about 30 minutes per run, and it has 5 endings, so not bad. Per run 30 minutes with 5 endings, it's gonna be around 1-2 hours, so it's good. But it's a free game, you can download on Steam, it's already available. I don't know why they put free, maybe because they are only testing the game to see how people enjoy it or not, so to get some feedback for future projects, maybe, can be. The game is developed and published by Kakera, it is the name. The game only has English or Francais. It's better to say French because they put it in Francais, so let's go for English. Beep beep beep. This is our character, Kanan. Who's called at 5 a.m. Blinded by my phone lights, I failed to read the name displayed on screen. Yes, do you need me? Alright, let me get dressed, I will be right there. See you soon, sir. I hang up and quickly grab my clothes to put them on. A dark uniform adorned with the colors of the organization I work for. A private organization investigating criminal networks to better stop them, originally created to stomp out corruption. However, the organization accepting financing from private companies tends to put its neutrality in doubt. Nevertheless, it is not my responsibility to voice an opinion on the matter. Phone, yap, badge, I have everything. Let's go. I could grab a piece of slightly dry bread and go out to my car. Okay, so we can only go to investigation site. There we go. I am the last one to arrive at the crime scene to find everyone at work scouring for evidence. I found my boss giving orders to the investigators who arrived before me. The sun has yet to rise, and so only few curious souls have gathered around for now. Is this as two options to go to the lower sound? No. I live on the other side of the city, sir. My boss, the embodiment of kindness, is the reason my nights don't usually exceed 4 hours. He is quite moody, but he has at least managed to make our team number 1 in the organization. So this is our chief. Alright, I will make it short, so listen carefully. The victim is a 50-year-old man, no criminal record, was working for Sky. All evidence points to him having been killed by Nightshade. The modus operandi is clear. Shot in the head in his car, a Nightshade business card in his mouth. The business card really belonged to Nightshade, a mafia that controls the city Yapper market and information network. We have been trying to bring them down for quite some time. Well, I'm going to look around the car for any evidence that could remain. Let's meet in an hour to see what you found. Across the security cordon to get to the crime scene. If Nightshade is really to blame, we are unlikely to find enough evidence to arrest them. Okay, look around the car, look inside the car. Let's go look inside the car. So, what could I find? So we found like a flower, right? There's a flower on the ground that looks strangely similar to the Nightshade logo. It may be a simple coincidence, but we never know. I'll take it. Okay, we have handprint. Or no? No, it's not. Okay, a cigar. A cigarette but was left to burn the fabric of the driver's seat. Analyzing it could give interesting results. Okay. This is nothing. Can we open this? Yes. It's files. There is a notebook hidden in the glove compartment. It seems old but in good condition. I take a look inside and discover many phone numbers with unknown names, sometimes half erased. I keep reading to see if I can find something. Oh, an appointment time and the name of a coffee shop linked to Nightshades. So this guy is Ray. Canan, did you find something? Without a thought, I hide the notebook and look at the person talking to me. I want to give a proper look, which I won't be able to do if I have to give it away. I slip the notebook into my pocket. I give the notebook to the investigator. No, hide it. Sorry, I haven't found anything relevant. I shouldn't be hiding evidence, but I feel like I might need it soon. Alright, let's keep searching. Okay, there was nothing more, okay. I found some interesting elements. Let's hope they will help bring up some important information for the investigation. Some of them look interesting, and I would like to inspect them further. Do you find any evidence that could help us? I think so, yes. I will report everything to you later, sir, if that's okay with you. It is. You can go home once you are done. You deserve it after such a morning. Thank you, sir. See you later. Okay, go to the office. When I get to the office, the preliminary examination of the evidence is finished. I sat down with the report to read it. Let's begin by the cigarette butt. Trace of DNA, but the analysis is still ongoing. Did it belong to the murder? Nightshade does not usually leave this sort of evidence. The footprints are useless as they are. The flower is poisonous and dangerous, capable of making humans faint. I stand up to take a break and wave to my colleagues who are as tired as me. Hi Kanan, everything going well with the investigation? I'm afraid we'll get to the same conclusion as usual. There won't be enough evidence to find the culprit. That's our fate, don't feel guilty about it. Oh no, don't worry. Ray was recruited just 6 months before me, but he has an ability to befriend anyone I like. He's gentle, funny, and it's without a doubt because of his presence that the team gets along. He's the only one I see as more than a co-worker. I go back to my seat to resume my search and analysis of evidence. I've never seen such flowers before. Maybe they acted in a hurry, or it will be easier once I get the final results from the autopsy. However, there is no doubt that the bullet through the head was cause of the death, and the analysis of the bullet isn't finished, but the caliber is the same as the one typically used by Nightshade. This isn't easy. My mind is fogged as I struggle to even formulate a hypothesis. I don't even know what the motive could be. Oh, but I forgot about the notebook. I carefully get the notebook out of my pocket, making sure no one sees me. Let's see what we find. As I had seen, the first few pages are all phone numbers. While I look at the corresponding names, I realize they are generally unremarkable and have nothing in common. One of the last numbers is attached to the name of Erush. Must be a nickname. Only someone obnoxious could name themselves after a god. What's so funny? I had notebook. Nothing, just a message from Mika. He told me the boss sleeping on a puddle in front of the organization's shareholders. Yeah, must have been funny. Can you imagine his face? Well, I'm going home. See ya. See you tomorrow. Have a good rest. I take out notebook, but apart from Erush, nothing attracts my attention. There is this meeting with Nightshade, but it wouldn't be safe to go. But it could help me catch them. I think about it and decide to go. I don't have to actually meet the person after all. Okay, next day at the meeting location. Kakere's coffee shop. I came in advance a little nervous. I'm always afraid of the worst. Am this really a member of Nightshade? I'm right to be worried. They could simply kill me and make the body disappear. Well, this is my only leads. I crossed the road to get to the coffee shop where the meeting was to take place. Okay, we have to enter. I take a look at the counter as I enter the coffee shop, then at the customers. I search for the one the victim was meant to meet. It's not that simple to find someone when you don't even know what they look like. But I might be able to guess who it is if I look close enough. That man sitting near the counter is reading. He appears perfectly relaxed, but checks his watch periodically. He glances at me for a second, but soon looks away. Should I go see him? He's always watching the clock. He can be, right? Get closer to him. I walk close to the man and he looks up, not even surprised to see me near him. Erush, okay, it was nice. I think you were looking for me, no? His confidence is a little annoying. Did he know I would come? I won't be particularly surprised. Did you ever meet with a man from working for SK? He just stop talking and sit down. I do so with some nervousness. Well, I think we have some things to discuss. And some scores to settle, who knows? I shiver while listening to him. I hope to get out of this shop alive. My name is Kanhan. I'm a part of ETE's investigation team. How much did you find out? Just this meeting or my name as well? Probably not my name. And this man knows more about me than he should. His confidence and mocking smile annoy me more and more. He stared at peace through me and I struggle not to feel intimidated, regrettably. Well, let's not keep you waiting. My name is Eros. Now let me ask you a question. Why would an investigator come meet a member of Nightshade alone knowing she could easily get killed? I found this notebook with the time of this meeting and thought it was the only chance to establish contact with Nightshade. It would have been too late if I waited for it to be processed, so I came by myself. You found this notebook, and now, where is it? Right here. I take notebook and show it to him discreetly. And did it contain any interesting information? Nothing apart from this meeting. I could not quite make sense of everything in it. Well, there is something. Some names including Erush, quite a thing to be nicknamed after an ancient god. Nicknamed? That's my real name, so do not make fun of it, please. He must have perceived my amusement to act this way, but one must agree that such a name gives off a certain impression, especially paired with his physique. I shouldn't make fun of your name, mine is also quite unusual. Anyway, it's a good thing that your organization did not come to possess this notebook, it would have been a problem. What do you mean? I feel both distrustful and surprised, but I'm also curious to know what he means. Eros leans towards me and whispers, well, let me explain. The culprits are not who you think they are. I won't say you are wrong about the other case, but you are for this one. What do you mean? Do you know the culprits? I shouldn't trust him, but I'm curious and I want to know more. It doesn't look like he's lying. Even if he's a good comedian, I'm not stupid. I can separate truth from lies. I don't know who killed this man, but I know who ordered it. So who is it? What do you think? On one hand, SKI makes for a perfect culprit. I don't think seeing the employee having business with Nightshade pleases them. On the other, it could be ETE. Sky doesn't finance us, and learning that they are close with Nightshade must not have pleased them. What should I answer? My Nightshade, my organization, ETE, Sky where the victim worked. We don't have time in here, we can wait a little bit. Sky where the victim worked. I think I'm gonna say Sky. I think it's not my organization. I go for Sky. Sky could be guilty. They could have learned that their employee was working with Nightshade and got scared this will cause problems. And if the victim knew important secrets, it would have been a good reason to eliminate him. Your thought process isn't bad, but you are mistaken. So you think it's the ETE? I don't trust him, although everything he says so far seems honest and sensible. I simply hope I'm not wrong. Indeed, I think it's them. You have all the reasons not to believe me, I can't blame you. It depends, do you have any proof? Be patient and let me explain. Well, let me tell you more about the murders. The victim was here to sign a contract with Nightshade, which means I had no reason to kill him. It was a good deal for all of us, except for the ETE. The ETE hides information from your team, especially if they intend to pin a murder on us. Finally, the ETE goal is mostly to assert and maintain the power of the business that funded it. It seems normal that they would bend things to suit themselves. He stands up and I watch him searching through his pocket, from which he proceeds a business card which he hands me. It has another man's identity on it. Okay, it says Nightshade, like that card, business card. This is where you enter the picture. The culprit is a part of the ETE, but I ignore at what level. You came against your chief orders, so you may have some hidden potential. I take the card and look at the phone number. Potential for what? to help me expose the ATE for their shady practice. You seem to have a different sense of justice from the ATE. So if you try to hunt down the culprit, call me and we will cooperate. Talk about it to anyone and you are dead. Very well, thank you. I shiver and Eros leaves the coffee shop like nothing happened. He limps slightly and I don't know what to do now. This man is an enemy, but at the same time, if that he is behind this, I have to do something. I stand up and go home. I have to think about this for a while. This is no easy decision. I could end up regretting meddling in their business. Few days later. I've been thinking about how to handle this for days. The more I think about it, the more I fail to find a solution. After all, accusing the ATE will make me lose my job, but is my sense of justice that weak? I don't want to leave murder unpunished, whether committed by mafia or my own organization. But allying myself to Nightshade isn't much better. I groan and roll on my bed, completely lost. The murder investigation was closed and Nightshade accused, so I can't even officially investigate it anymore. I don't even have access to the evidence, despite repeatedly requesting it. This never happened before and I find that strange. It makes me want to investigate even more. It's also to stay in bed. I'm going to work early. Go to office. The day at the office goes well and our investigation makes progress. I'm sitting at my desk editing a recent case report of mine. My desk is quite messy, but you can spot my file on the Sky victim. I left it here in case I found some new information. My eyes linger on the file and I reach for it when someone suddenly grabs it. Wasn't that one closer? Why do you still have that? Ray, leave that. He handles and looks at the file, which I would rather he did not. Why? Do you have something to hide? No, but that's not the reason. This belongs to me. No, it doesn't, and you should avoid meddling like that if you want my opinion. I don't understand why everyone is trying so hard to make me stop. If I were you, I will give it up. Right now. I hear that like a threat and I'm surprised by the tone. Why? He gets close to me and talks quietly. Who knows what could happen to you? I shiver, his tone is getting scary. Ray is right, Kanan. You should avoid meddling in these sort of things. Better not to dig into stories that are desperately kept hidden. I feel threatened by both and I tense up. I shouldn't investigate for who knows. They could become my enemies. You're right, I'll let it go. Better not to attract too much attention. See, Kanahan, when you make the effort, it's safer this way. I'm upset but throw the folder away. I have a copy at home anyway. But I finally made a decision. I will call Eros and accept his proposal. He is probably the only one who can help me. I return home in the evening and I call once I feel mentally ready. I didn't think I would have to go to such an extreme. Call Eros once at home. As soon as I get home, I put my things down quickly and I pick up my phone to call Eros. I feel very nervous, definitely fearful to regret it. I feel like I'm waiting forever before I finally hear his voice. Hello? I easily recognize his voice and his signature tone that makes even the simplest salute them seem haughty, but I'll have to get used to it. Hello, it's Kenan. I'm calling about your proposal. I would like to accept. Kenan. I was starting to think you'll never call. It is almost too late for my initial plan. Your plan? I'm surprised and I honestly don't know what he expects. I sit on my bed to listen to him carefully. Sky is hosting a reception on Friday and I think it will be the best place to obtain more information on the relationship between Sky and Nightshade. This will give you a better understanding of the situation. I see. I'm not a huge fan of this type of event. I've always been an introverted lone wolf, so going to a reception is not really to my taste. Small parties with only a few friends suit me as much better. Don't worry, I will be there. No way, I'll go there. No, don't worry, I'll be there. I don't really have a choice anyway. I feel it's his way to test me. He will be among allies, so one mistake on my part could be fatal. At the same time, he probably will not want to attract attention, so I should be safe. Perfect, so we agree. I'll send you the others on time. I also didn't have a choice, but yeah, it's my job after all. I'm not going there to have fun. Alright, thank you. I'll wait news from you. I should specify, wear some nice clothes, no sports stuff. I didn't intend to go to a reception in a tracksuit, don't worry. I usually don't like formal clothes because they are often uncomfortable, but I still know how to dress. Good, I will let you enjoy your evening now, Kenan. Good evening, Eros. I like his voice when he says my name. Anyway, clothes. I stand up and go to my computer to look at outfits. Might as well to get to it right away. I take a long time to choose as fashion is not my thing and I would rather follow the site's recommendations. There is a spangled dress, glimmering and elegant with black and gold. The other option is a light color formal jacket with matching trousers. It has shades of white and grey. A difficult choice. Need to be good, so look at the dress, look at the comfortable, look at the formal ensemble. The dress. Not bad. I want to take a look at the other. Nah, it's how we call a reception. This is not very good. It's a bit sexy, I liked it. Now, I think this wouldn't be good for a reception, right? So I want the other. I think this is better, right? This outfit is perfect. All that's left to do is wait for the reception. Okay, the day of the reception. I think this is the best suit for this. I show up at the park without much enthusiasm. I give the invite Air sent me the day before and start observing my surroundings after passing the threshold. There are a lot of guests around who all seem to know each other already. Or is this pure hypocrisy? A waiter offers me a glass of champagne. I accept with a faint smile and then start looking for Ersh. He is nowhere to be seen. I hope he didn't stand me up. I take a sharp breath when a hand touches my shoulder. I turn around, start and find him as surprised as I am. Ersh, please, don't scare me like that. I put a hand on my chest and breathe out, trying to process the fleeting fright. Are you going to be alright? He looks at me amused as I stare up. Of course, why wouldn't I? But you should avoid touching human like that. I apologize. I never meant to scare you. It's nice to see him apologize. I look at him calmly and eventually smile. Don't worry, I was just startled. I'm sorry I doubted you. You look wonderful tonight. Thank you very much. You look quite smart yourself. You don't look so great, no. Smart? You look quite smart. This better. It should be smart, but how you say great too, right? Your suit looks very good on you. Yeah, but in there smart. It's like not very like they need to change certain things in there. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. It was a tailor-made. It's nothing. He gets close and I hesitate to keep my distance. You know how to please me. I stare at him and look away after a short time. He smiles at me and moves back. Very well, it is time for us to meet our two Sky informants. Follow me, they are close by. I follow him. I hope this will lead to answer for some of my questions. We stop in front of two women who seem to know Edge well. They shake hands. They both look at me amiable while holding out their hands. I just nod. I shake their hands and they politely smile at me. Nice to meet you, ladies. My name is Kenahan. She is the person in charge of the investigation. Nice to meet you, miss. Your help is precious to us. Sky is regularly the victim of mysterious attacks. It's nothing. I don't like the idea of ATE getting away with it. I'll do everything in my power to stop them. I speak quietly to avoid attracting attention, but with Eros by my side, no one dares to approach. I watch Eros doing small talk. He turns to me when he notes my presence. Is everything alright, Kenahan? You seem quite wistful. Yes, sorry, I was thinking. It's nothing, but do not hesitate to ask questions if you want. He acts nicer than usual, probably because we are in public, but I can see right through it. Thanks, Eros. I'll ask some questions then. I take a few seconds to think of some interesting questions to ask. What is the link between Sky and Nightshades? Yep. I thought you'll have all the info, but sure, I'll brief you. We are all business partners with Nightshade, which is not to the taste of our rivals who want to separate us in any way they can. So it confirms what I already knew of the situation. I should have asked something else. Damn it, it wasn't the best question. But what could be of interest? I finish my drink and give the glass to the waiter, refusing to take another. So let me ask you something else. I'm all ears. Do you have any idea of murder's identity? Have you ever received any threats? No. Any idea of murder's identity? Nothing more than you already know. Someone from ET or your investors, but no idea who could have given the order. I take a breath. It's not easy to put a name on someone you know nothing about apart from their ability to kill. I'm not sure this was very useful. I feel a little bothered. Thank you for your answers. I'm really grateful. It's nothing. I wish you could do more to help. I was about to ask more questions when someone suddenly hails the couple. I take a deep breath and look at Ash. I think that's enough for tonight. I hope you got the answers you needed. I nod and look at Jill leaving and then turn back to Ash. I should go. It's getting late. Why not talk a little while dancing? What do you think? It's not a good idea. I don't even know how to dance. Maybe, but at least no one will hear us talk. You can't just follow my lead. I'm not convinced by his arguments, but I could give him a chance. Okay, accept. Alright, I'll dance, but you don't get mad if I step on your feet. Why would I get mad at that when I risk my life every day rubbing shoulders with you, Canahan? Am I not the one in danger here? Maybe, who knows? I look at him smiling as he takes my hand. I follow him to the floor where others are also dancing. He shows me the steps. I must look like an idiot. I'm usually more of a bodyguard than a princess. I follow his rhythm as the music starts and I step on his feet a few times. Oh, sorry. I told you it was a bad idea to dance with me. I'm fine with it, don't worry. But I'll bring reinforced shoes next time. I laugh a little. It must hurt and I sympathize with him. Fortunately for you, there won't be a next time. Why? Are we not having a good time? Lost in our own little world? His smile disarms me, but I try staying composed. I must think about my work. I'm dancing with him for my job. I have a hard time convincing myself this is for the job when we look in each other's eyes, although I don't even know what he thinks of this whole situation. You are alone in your world. I must just step on your feet. No, let's say this. And I must be disappointing you. Absolutely not. On the contrary, since I have to remain careful not to be stepped on. Yeah, true. At least I know how to keep your attention. Do you like having my attention? Maybe? Maybe? How mysterious. I can't say the same about you. It's not like you talk about yourself much. Do not forget that I am taking the risk that you could turn against me at any moment. No one who doesn't have a death wish will ever do that, I'll say. You are tough, Canahan. A little much for my tastes. I look tough, but I'm not. Although it might help my chance of survival if he doesn't know that. I smile at the thought. It's true, I didn't hesitate to get the help of my worst enemy. The dance comes to an end and I move away from him gently to return to the distance we usually keep. I look at him and he smiles. I smile back. Thank you for this dance, Canaan. I like it. It's nothing. Do you want to take a break? I did it because I had to, but I will be lying if I say I did appreciate it partly. And at least no one stepped on my feet. I start to walk away, but I notice he's not following. I look back and see him limping. I now remember him indeed limping when I saw him at the coffee shop the other day. I calmly return to his side. How did you get hurt? Do you need help? No, do you need help? Ah, thank you. He seems surprised, but I can't let him suffer without helping. Can I just borrow your shoulder to get to a chair? Of course, let me help. I come close enough to support him and we walk to a chair. Once sat down, he seems relieved and probably notes the slight worry on my face. Do not worry, I just went a bit too hard. Maybe dancing wasn't just a great idea. I'm the one who invited you, so do not feel guilty. And if it helps you feel better, I'm part of Nightshade. Part of the mafia or not, I won't let someone suffer in front of me if I can help them. You have the strangest sense of justice I ever seen. I won't even be here otherwise. My answer seems to amuse him. I can't refute. I take a look at the clock, it's late. I'll go back home now, Erj. Thank you for the evening. My pleasure. I wish I had more information to help you with your investigation. I already got some answers, so don't worry about it. I'll contact you as soon as I have more information. Very well, I will wait. Be careful on your way home. I think the worst is behind me. I smile, amused, and finally leave. I might have some leads to check out that may help me uncover something. The following week. After that strange evening, I have a hard time concentrating in the office. I'm still thinking about what I heard, and I can't help but wonder if I made a good choice. I drink my tea peaceful and think about what I should do now. I'm sure the murder is closer than I think, between the notebook and the fact that the case was closed before we had time to investigate it. It's not a coincidence. I'm suspicious of two people. Hi Kenan, what are you working on? This is Ray, the first person I'm suspicious of. He acted excessively dismissive of the evidence. Oh, nothing. I was getting hypotheses about one of our cases. Please tell me, it's not Sky employee? No, don't worry. Gave up on that one. Good, well, let's hope we don't receive any calls today. A peaceful day will be nice for us. I hope so too. The weekend was too short. You said yesterday match was too much. Alright, I'll go before the shift comes to ruin everything. I laugh and I wave my hand. I have a hard time believing Ray could do something like this. But you never really know anyone. The boss soon comes and I stare at him. He reciprocates before soon giving up. What's your problem, Kenahan? Still an angel really, so pleasant. Nothing, you just have some milk in your beard. He wipes his beard with a mix of surprise and annoyance. At least I distracted him. Thank you, now get to work. Yes sir. He goes to Ray and I prepare to seriously get to work. The day could have been calmer if it had not been for a call that quickly brought the boss to us. So in your boss is not well, correct? You can see that it's two O's instead of choose. S. There is an emergency, a murder near Future Street. The culprit should still be nearby. Go there as fast as possible. We must catch them before they murder anyone else. Ray, Kenahan, you are our best elements for emergency intervention, so you get this one. Try and find the culprit as fast as possible. If you see the criminal, wait for reinforcement. You must trace them, not arrest them. Only open fire in self-defense. Very well, sir. Let's go. Ray walked past me to get the car's driver's seat and I follow him. Once I am in the car, I buckle my seatbelt. Well, it's not today we'll catch a break. What? You think we will ever get one? No, I shouldn't have ever opened. You're right. Our team ever rests. I laugh a little, looking outside the car window. As we travel, take a look at the information we have on the suspect, and I think about my other case. I have a good idea who might be the culprit. Let's just hope everything goes well now. Everything is quiet, but I feel quite nervous. Kenan, I'll take the side door. I will signal you to you once I'm ready. Alright, be careful. I wait, but I don't see Ray arrive. I hope nothing happened to him. I try reaching out through the radio. Ray, can you hear me? Answer me. The signal seems jammed and I hesitate to go back to the car, but I must continue. There is blood on the floor. Is the criminal hurt? I keep moving slowly, looking around me. I'm nervous, especially not knowing where Ray is. Suddenly, someone grabs me and puts a gun to my head. To my surprise, it's Ray. You? But why? Listen, it seems our boss don't quite like you looking into ATE business. I like you, but I have to follow orders. I pressure swallow. Will you really go as far as killing me? Can we talk about this, please? I'm afraid we can. You should have given up much earlier. But don't worry, we'll meet again in hell. I try to speak, but I'm interrupted by the sound of a gunshot. I fall down crushed under heavy weight, and as I open my eyes, I see Ray's lifeless body. I need a moment to realize I'm safe and sound. Kenahan, are you alright? Harris crouched and pushed Ray's body away to help me get back up. He gave me his hand and helped me stand up. I'm slowly realizing I almost died. Kenahan, I'm fine, I think. I feel in another world. I didn't think you would do that. I trusted him. It's not your fault. He was an assassin for the ATE leaders. I close my eyes and try to calm down a little. Thank you for helping me, Erush. You should leave before someone sees you. I will, but how about you? I'm like weed in a garden. I always survive. I give him an awkward smile and he gently caresses my cheek. You know where to find me if you need help. Yes. I let him go and watch the body beside me. Then I explain what happened to the investigators, omitting a few details. Hay won't be able to kill anymore, but the AT leader should not get worried. I'll go back to work sometime later, but I'm still determined to find the true culprits. So as I get home at night, I call Ash. Is it possible to join Nightshade? Ending C. Okay, we got the ending C, that we leave our work and we go to Nightshade. That we try to go to the Nightshade, but the one, so things that I will say today they need to fix. There is some misspelling in there, but that's normal. Like sometimes there's always certain misspelling because I don't know where they are, if they are from France or not. But I will understand that in English there's some misspelling here and there. They need to fix that. There's you can't lower the sounds, so sometimes it's too high, sometimes it's lower. So they should give the option to lower the sound, the music, right? The music to lower a little bit. And when you finish one run, they should say if it was the good ending or bad ending. So immediately in there, they should say you got the good ending, like ending C. What I will understand, it is the good ending or not. I don't think it's the good ending, because we go to work for the Nightshade to try to find the true culprits. So I will say that it's not the perfect ending, but like a normal ending, right? Because we didn't find the culprits, but at the same time we didn't die, and we're gonna join the Nightshade to find the true culprits, is what I will say. So now I go for the second run, trying to go around. So this time I'm gonna look around the car, but I'm not going to give the notebook to Ryan, right? But I'm gonna show the file to the boss. Is what I'm gonna try to do. So English. Okay, beep beep beep. So we don't need to read this because in here there is nothing to change. Okay, go to investigation sites. So what I'm gonna try is to show the files, the notebook, to the chief. Okay, so now first thing in here that we're gonna change is look around the car. So what could I find? There you go, a shell. Only one bullet, clean and precise, typical of Nightshades. Is this something? We have the blood. That's easy. A large human footprint certainly belonging to a man with big feet. Most likely not a very useful piece of evidence. Of course it is. Let's investigate inside the car. Okay, then we can investigate inside the car. But we already have this searched. Do we already have this? Because I can't press in this. So I don't know if these are important or not to press, because it doesn't work. I don't see anything else to search. I think they should show what you should search or not, like distinguishing from the others. No, that's nothing. Yeah, because now you can only search inside the car, and I think it's bugged because it's not letting me search these files. I think that's the issue. Is that something? No. Yeah, I think that's an issue. I think the game bugs out because like you need to get out of the game to work. That's what I'm seeing. Because I can go inside the car, right? And this should work to investigate this. and it's not letting us see. I think it bugs out. That's what I'm thinking. Because he's like saying that because I'm continuing and it's trying to say that we already investigated this. So I think it bugs out. And you can't advance on the story. Because I already go to this and this. And there is nothing else. And now you need to search inside the car. And then you collect that notebook and Ray will appear. Is what it is. It's bugged. Ah, damn it. Because you can't press in this, you should be able to press. Yep. It's bugged. I'm gonna need to get out of the game and try again to see if it fixes or not. So you need to get out of the game to be able to try other run, because the game is reading that you already searched this. They need to fix that. It's one thing that they need to fix. I already searched outside of the car. Okay. Let's go for this, for the textbook. For the notebook. Now Ray appears. Without a thought I had a notebook, we already saw this. I slipped notebook into my pocket. We're gonna try this because now we know Ray is the bad dude, so try to hide it. Okay, go to the office. This same yet. Okay, these for now everything that we did on the first run. I forgot notebook, the phone numbers. What's so funny? Hide notebook because it's still Ray that is coming. Goes away. Okay, you can't give the shift doesn't appear to give the notebook. So let's see what you can do different in here. Can we press this guy? This man is writing a message of some sort of text on his phone and looks quite nervous. He often looks around himself and quickly diverts his eyes as if he tried to avoid detection. Go ask him. I saw walk towards him, careful not to panic him. Hi, sorry to bother you, but are you waiting for someone? No, so leave me alone. He seems very nervous, I'll walk away, it's not him. Okay, you need to go to the guy, to this. Easy. Let me see only what, stay away. Okay, it's the same. Cross her legs, she focuses on her laptop screen, she gives off an aura of confidence, but she seems to be in a hurry. She does not have a care to give to her surroundings. Could it be her? I get close to start the conversation and I lean towards her. Excuse me, could we talk for a minute? Yes, how can I help you? Will you by any chance be meeting someone at 3 PM? No, I'm not. Why? Nothing important, thank you. I walk away, okay. It has to be with him only, okay. Okay, get closer. We already saw this. So even searching the bullet, right, that shell, the footprints, we can't discover. I found notebook, still the same. Some names. Okay, still the same. Okay. So now let's try to say that it's ATE, my organization, the ATE. If the victim has ties to Nightshade, the ATE could be responsible. After all, it will benefit the ATE to hinder Nightshade. I like the way you think. You are more intelligent than I first thought. I don't know how to take this. It really took me for an idiot. Thanks for a compliment. Haha. Should I feel flattered? Should I feel flattered? So, do you hear yourself? Am I willing to make an effort, but you are going too far. I don't even know if you realize the idiocy of what he's spouting. He does, apparently. And with that smile, I can't even imagine the number of women he brings home. Not that I found him attractive for a moment, not at all. I look away for an instant to avoid the cross in his eyes. You have some personality after all, I like that. I look at him once more, he really is mocking me. Well, let me tell you more about the murders. The victim was here to sign a contract. It shouldn't be contract, it should be a contract. So it's missing an R. So this is same thing. Yep. He stand up and I watch him searching through his pocket from which he produced a business card. The same. This is what I saw on the first run. Okay. The corporate is part of IT, but I ignore at what level. You came against your chief force, so you may have hidden potential. Potential for what? To help me expose IT for their shady practice. You seem to have a different sense of justice. So if you decide to hunt down the culprit, call me and we'll cooperate. Talk about it to anyone and you are dead. Same, okay. Nothing different. Okay, a few days later. The more I think about it, the more I fail to find a solution. After all, accusing IT will make me lose my job. Okay. But I'll link myself to Nightshade isn't much better. I've grown a whole bed on my bed. Same. Makes me want to visit more. Okay, we go to the office. I'm still at my desk editing a recent case report of mine. My desk is quite messy, but you can spot my file on the Sky victim. Okay. Found new information. And I reach when someone grabs. Wasn't that close? Hey. You have something to hide? No. Avoid meddling like that if you want my opinion. I don't understand. If you were, I will give it up right now. I read that like a threat. Who knows what could happen to you? Ray is right. Kenan, you should avoid meddling in the case of sorts. Okay, our chief saying that we shouldn't. Okay, nothing different in here. Okay, we go call to Eros. Okay, for now the only change it was searching around the car and then inside and then that saying continue the same thing. Only say that Eros say that we are smart because we saw that we say that ATE, our organization, was the one. So that's the only thing that's different too. Okay, now it's gonna be to that reception that we need to choose. So no way I'll go there. Don't worry, I'll be there. So try to be all different it too. So no, I'll go there. I don't really want to go. There is no need to go to the party to get information. You can just give it to me. You don't have any choice, Kenham. Why don't I have a choice? I'm upset, as I understand why I would be allowed to avoid a party, especially just for Mr. Air's pleasure. Our deal will only stand if you go to the reception. Will this work? It makes me mad, but I have to go. I won't be at peace until I find the murder. I'll go, I don't have a choice anyway. Perfect, so we agree. I'll send you the address and time. I mostly didn't have a choice, but yeah, it's my job after all. So even say that you don't want to go to the party, you need to go. Okay. Await news from you. Wear some nice clothes, no sports stuff. Okay, the rest is same. So we go to that website. Look at the farm ensemble. Should I go for this? It's a bit sexy, I like it. So now I'm gonna try this too. Take this one. This outfit is perfect. All that's left to do is wait for the reception. Okay. I show up at the party without much enthusiasm. I give the invitation Erich sent me, okay? There's a lot of guests, okay? I wait offers me a glass of champagne. He's nowhere to seen. I take a sharp breath, touch on my shoulder. Erich, please don't scare me like that. Say, are you going to be alright? He looked at me amused and asked straight up. Of course, why wouldn't I? But you should avoid touching human like that. I apologize, meant to scare you. It's nice to pass him apology. I look calmly and venture smile. Don't worry, I was just startled. I'm sorry about you. You look wonderful tonight. Okay, thank you very much. Because you look quite smart yourself. That would be good. Because it should be you are good. So let's say you don't look so great. You can be so unpleasant sometimes. I have a bad temper, but you are no better than me. I could have said that your clothes don't fit you, but I didn't. I crossed my arms annoyed, but I have to admit he isn't wrong. I could have been nicer to him. Very well, it's time for us to meet our true Sky informants. Follow me. Okay. Humans. Let's refuse. I dismiss the proposed handshakes, but they accept my reluctance and elect to smile and move on. Nice to meet you, ladies. My name is Ken Han. She's the person in charge of investigation. Nice to meet you, miss. Your help is special to us. Sky is helping the victim, okay? It's nothing. I don't like the idea of Etty getting away with it. I'll do everything in my part to stop them. I speak quiet to avoid attraction attention, okay? Nothing different. Is everything alright, Ken Han? You seem quite wistful. Yes, sorry, I was thinking. It's nothing, but not hesitate to ask questions if you want. Thanks, I will ask some questions. Okay, it's same, so let's go for the first one. When he was killed, the victim was on a crucial mission for Sky and Nightshade. He was carrying the business contracts between our two organizations, the proof of our relationship. But I only found a notebook. The murderer must have stolen the contracts to use them against us, but we are not contacted for a ransom. I see, I could try to access the evidence, which might contain some information, but I will have to trespass. I know I ask you for your help, but be careful. If someone sees you, you'll be in trouble. Oh, Ash, are you worried about me? Don't worry, I won't cause Nightshade any trouble. Gonna say this. That's not what I meant. But never mind, we are all temporary allies anyway. I look at him sideways. Easy? Are you worried about me? Are you mocking me? He glanced at me and I let out an embarrassed cough. I might have gone too far. That was not what he meant. Alright, I give up. I think we both want to change the subject. I should ask a different question, but what could be of our interest? I finish my drink and give the glass to the waiter, refuse to take another. So let me ask you something else. I'm all ears. Have you received any threats before? Do you have any idea? Okay, we asked this before, so let's go for the first one. Or at least something that could have hinted at imminent danger. No, not that I know of. There was nothing hinting at such an attack. We often receive threats, but they usually don't lead to anything. Well, until now. I try to think, there must be some piece of evidence somewhere. Oh, now that I think about it, maybe this doesn't matter, but we were supposed to receive a visit from ATE, but they couldn't make it. In the end, as they had nothing on us. Really? I should have heard about it. Strange. Even if my unit was in charge, those missions are usually announced to everyone in meetings. I might be able to find a trace of it in our files, but I must remain unseen. I was about to ask more questions when someone suddenly hails the couple. I take a deep breath and look at Ash. I think that's enough for tonight. I hope you got the answers you need. I nod and look at you leaving and then turn back to Ash. I should go, it's getting late. Why not a little dancing? It's not a good idea. Okay, same. But I could give him a chance. No, let's say I refuse and go back home. No, sorry, I will pass. I can call you if you want. Too bad, but I will manage. He's the point, but he doesn't insist. At least he understands my mistrust and reluctance, which I appreciate. Thank you, Edge. Have a nice evening. You too, Ken Han. I appreciate your company tonight. He kissed my hand softly and I look at him slightly embarrassed. His manners sometimes catch me off guard. I smile at him and leave to return home. I was able to get some answers at least. After that strange evening, I have a hard time concentrating in the office. I'm still thinking about what I heard and I can't help but wonder if I made a good choice. I drink my tea peaceful and think what I should do now. I'm sure the murder is closer than I think. Between notebook and the fact that the case was closed before we had time to investigate. It's not a coincidence. I'm suspicious of two people. I can know what they're working on. This Ray, the first one. The same thing. Please tell me it's not the Sky employee. No, don't worry. Gave up on that one. Good. This same. Then comes the boss. Still an age, so pleasant to say about the milk on his beard. Now get to work, yes sir. And now it comes the call, right? My password. Oh, hey Leah, I forgot my pass. Can I go with you? Of course, but be careful your boss doesn't find out. You'll get really mad. That's the reason I ask your help. I don't want to risk anything. Don't worry, we are here to help each other against the tyrants. When I hear the beep from the door opening, I enter and hold the door for Leah. We don't see each other very often, but you can always count on me. Thank you, Leah. I'll pay you back next time. Don't worry, I know I can trust you. I smile at her and look for the follow of Sky case. After looking for it a moment, I find it. I open the drawer and all the evidence I had found is here. No one touched it seems, as the tail for each piece of evidence were left bare. However, there are some pieces of evidence I never saw. One file relates to the buyout of one of the biggest technological businesses around. It was to be conducted through common agreement, but appeared to pose a problem for the organization in charge of the ATE. They were about to lose their monopoly and influence over the country. Right now, the ATE's leaders have taken advantage of the situation to formulate a more interesting proposal. The instability and tension generated by the murder work in their favor. Sadly, there is nothing else. However, it seems there is only one person who touched the evidence after I delivered them, Ray. I doubt my colleagues more and more, and I look around before leaving the room. I must call Erj after work and tell him what I found. In the meantime, I work as usual, not to arouse suspicion. I don't have any choice. The day could have been calmer if it had not been for a call that quickly brought the boss to us. There is an emergency. Okay, this is the same. We go with Ray. Very well, sir. Ray walk past to get fit. Okay, it's same. Okay, the same. As we take a look at the information suspect, I will might be the copy. Okay, so now we're gonna die, right? I should be in days as long as he doesn't know, but I have to be careful. To the left, there's an entrance. Take over. I leave the car and take my weapon in hand. Its safety deactivates as it recognizes me as its owner. Be careful, Ray. You be careful, I want to lose my dear partner. I take his words as a threat and I feel quite tense. Alright, are you ready? Yes, let's go. I take the position in front of the entrance, check that it's open before giving signal to enter. When I enter, my head immediately loses its signal. I have no doubt left. I hope I was wrong, but Ray was behind everything. Instead of giving him the benefit of doubt, I move forward ready to shot. I move forward slowly. To be honest, I have a very bad feeling about this. He could show up at any moment, and when I do see him, he looks different, with his gap pointed towards me. What's got into you, Kanahan? Lower your weapon, it's only me. Lower your first, and we'll see. He doesn't, and I know that the way I will act next minutes or seconds will be crucial. What do you know? That you are an assassin who murdered Sky employee. But it's not an isolated incident, I assume? You are quite nosy, you know? I would have liked to avoid this, but you are not leaving me a choice. You could give yourself in. Do you really want to kill people for the benefit of our financial benefactors? Maybe not. That's not your problem, Kenhan. All I need is to shut you up forever. Is that really what you want? No, but my orders are what they are, and I want to keep my position, so I'm sorry, Kenan, but you'll die in the name of Nightshades. I have no time left. I must make my decision right now, but I'm shaking. Goodbye, Kenhan. Desperate, I shoot when I hear this, and it collapses before my eyes. I feel angst rise in me, and I find myself out of breath. No, I killed him. I didn't want to. I suffocate and collapse to the floor. I feel like I'm dying. I have lost the ability to move by the time AT agents get here, my boss included. He speeds towards me, my entire body shaking. Kenhan, what the hell happened? I killed him. I didn't want to, but it was him or me. As he takes me in his arms, I feel trust from him I did not previously suspect. I cried and hug him too tightly, but at least I start being able to breathe again. I have to arrest you, Kenhan, but trust me, you'll be alright if it was self-defense. I let him arrest me. I'm freed a few months later when self-defense has finally been proven. I find myself still unable to use any app from now, but I will continue to hunt down the people who ordered the murders, in any way I can. My former chief commanded me to one of his old colleagues, a private investigator, to get me a new job. At least I can keep investigating. Ending B, because like we kill Ray, but now we are a private investigator, because we can't have a gun and we are not working now for the AT because they don't trust us because we killed Ray, so they are like But now we were searching for who ordered the killing. We are investigating that. So ending C, we don't know who are the killers, right? Who killed that guy on the car. On ending B, we know it's Ray, but now we need to know who ordered. So let's see now if it works or not, or I need to get out of the game and continue, because I want to see we know now Ray it is, so what I gotta try to do, let me see, I want to try to find a way. Okay, I think what I'm gonna try to do is do what I did on the first run, but doing those questions right, like that. Then we go to that place that we found, that we know Ray was the guy. Then instead to see if it's us that kills or it's Eros that kills. But at the same time I want to see what will happen if we will give the files to Ray. Okay, let's see. Or you need to get out of the game. Okay, let's go. Look around the car. Yeah, it never works. See, if you try to continue, it doesn't work. It's like you really say that we already investigate. We already did this. Okay, you need always to get out of the game. Okay, it's now working again. It's like you need to go, when you end one run, you need to get out of the game. But they need to fix that. They need to fix that. Okay. Press in here. It's a shame that pressing in this wouldn't work, right? It should work this, but I understand why. At the same time, I understand why it doesn't work, because maybe it's the part from the car. Okay, let's go for the files. But so now what I'm gonna try to do is deliver the notebook. It comes. Okay, do you find something? I give notebook to the investigator. Yes, I found a notebook. Here, you can have it. Thanks. I'll add to the rest of the evidence. Now that I'm done, I should keep looking for more evidence. But there is nothing more. I found some interesting elements. Let's hope they will bring. Okay. Some of them look interesting. I'd like to inspect them further. I think so. Yes. Okay. The rest is the same. Okay. David's fees. I sat down with the report to read it. Let's begin by the cigarette. Nothing. Still ongoing. The food products are useless. The floor poison. I'm waiting for my colleagues. Hey Cannon, everything going well with the investigation? As usual. There won't be enough evidence to find the culprit. That's our fate, don't feel guilty about it. Oh no, don't worry. Jerry was recruited, this same. Flaw, maybe they acted in a hurry. It was easy if I got final results from the autopsy. However, there's no doubt that the bullet through the head. And the lines of the bullet isn't finished, but the caliber is the same as one typical of Nightshade. Easy. My mind is foggy as I try to even formulate a hypothesis. I don't even know what the motive could be. Oh, but I forgot about the notebook. Strangely, I didn't receive any reports about it, or even copies of the page. It's quite unusual. What's with the strange face? Did you get scans of the notebook? Nope, sorry. That's strange. Thanks anyway, it doesn't matter. Well, I'm going home. Have a nice day. Thank you, have a good rest. Everything left for me to do will be to check out the meeting I saw noted down in notebook. It's not safe, but it's my only lead. So you always go to this meeting. They could still kill me and make bodies disappear. Well, this is all my only lead. Okay, we enter. So because now we don't have the notebook, we can't show him. So we know this is the guy. Get closer. You are meet with man of SK. He just stop talking. Okay, my name is Ken. I'm part of 18 investigation. How much do you find out? Just this meet or my name as well? Probably not my name. And this man knows more about me than he should. Instead, Pierce struck me and I strode not to feel it regrettable. Well, let's not keep you wait. My name is Aaron. Now let me ask you a question. Why will you investigate to come meet a member of Nightshades? I found this notebook with the time of this meet and thought it will be a chance to contact with Nightshade. It will not be too late if I wait for it to be processed, so I came by myself. You found this notebook and now where is it? Sadly, I had to give notebook away, so I don't have it anymore. What was I hoping for from an investigator? You obey without a second thought. I don't have any issue seeing the disappointment in his eyes, but then again, you should have known that I cannot do everything I want. I don't obey without thinking. You are a criminal, and as such, I have to do everything in my power to arrest you. You lack the evidence to have me arrested. You're right, but that won't last. I bluff not to show how nervous I am, but the situation is quite scary. Do you even know what's in the notebook? No, strangely enough, but they didn't give us any photocopies. Also, that he does not want you to know is at this context. I watch him with a mix of surprise and mistrust. Could he be trying to turn me against my organization? Although it is indeed quite unusual for them to hide information from us. Heroes leans towards me and whispers. Well, let me explain. The culprits are not what you're thinking. I won't say you are wrong out of a case, but you are far for this one. What do you mean? Do you know the culprits? I shouldn't trust him, but I'm curious and I want to know more. It doesn't look like he's lying. Even if he's a good comedian, I'm not stupid. I can separate truth from lies. I don't know who killed this man, but I know who ordered it. So who is it? What do you think? Okay, this is a thing. My organization. You are smarter than I first thought. Thanks for compliment, haha. I'm really flattered. I was being facetious. It was not really a compliment. Well, I see you know how to take a compliment. Well, let me tell you more about the murders. The victim was the contract, okay, it's the same thing. Hands me, that's another man that on it, that is the card. Okay, nothing different in here. The phone, okay. Okay, in here is same thing. I could end up regret meddling in their business. A few days later. Find solution. Same yet, nothing different in here. We go to the office. I see my desk, a recent case report of mine. Desk is quite messy. I left it in here in case found some new information. My eyes linger on the file, I reach it when someone grabs it. Wasn't that close to say, great, leave that. He handles and looks at the file, which I would rather he did not. Something to hide. I don't trust how everyone is trying so hard to make me stop. Now here comes the boss. Nothing different in here. I'll call Heros. Okay, same too. So now we go to the party. So you can't say no, I will go there. No way I will go there, but you always need to go. So we need to go. Okay, formal because we like this. I take this one. Okay. The same. Nothing different for now. Of course, we won't die. Sure, I apologize. I never meant to scare you. It's a nice to meet. Okay. You look wonderful. Thank you very much. You look quite smart yourself. Okay. So we go to those two women. Shake their hands. Nothing different. Okay. This one. Trespass. Don't worry, I won't cause. No, alright, are you worried about me? It's bad sense to be worried here, don't you think? You don't have to answer before he continues to talk. I didn't ask you to join in for your risk to your own life, so please be careful. I thought of him as a man filled with sarcasm and self-importance. I guess I was wrong. I'll be careful, don't worry. I'll say it as I can't say anything else anyway. Okay, another question. That it has to be this one. Because you get more information. Dancing. So I accept to dance with him. Okay, nothing different. Because we are dancing with him and stepping on his feet. Okay, dancing, yet. I must just step on her for you are alone in your world. I must step. You like my attention? Maybe? Okay, this is the same, because we said this. Okay, this is still the same. I'm trying to see if there is something new or not for me. Do you need help? How did you get hurt? Let me say this. Please help me instead of asking questions. Wait, it changed, now our outfit changed. I was with the odd, now it changed to this. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. I get close to help him. I act clumsy indeed. I should have helped him before asking questions. Help sit him down, he stays quiet, and so do I. Now I changed it again. I take a look at the clock, it's late. I think the worst is behind me. Come on, leave. I might some leads. Okay. The rest is the same. I'm still of all can't help wonder if I made a good choice. I drink my tea. Now we go talk with that. What are you working on? This ray first burst off switch off. That's easy. The boss comes, he has milk. The evidence locker. Leah, that's in there, we go. I smile, okay, I open the drawer, no touch or whatever, I never saw, okay. Same. Ray is same yet. There's emergency that we need to go. Same yet. Okay, we go in here. What's behind everything? He comes with the apple. So this is gonna be the same, right? But I'm shaking, I'm scared what to do. I hesitate. Maybe I should shoot, but I can't. I never killed someone before, but he's ready to shoot me. Goodbye, Kenan. I won't shoot when I hear a gunshot, but no pain. Surprised, I open my eyes to watch Ray fall on the floor. Ash is behind me, having just shot him. Thank you, Ash. My legs give up from the stress. I'm for seeing someone die. It's traumatizing, but I try to keep my composure. Ash moves closer and extends his hand. I take it and stand up with his help. I shouldn't have done that, Ash. You should. The doctor takes my head in his hand to reassure me. Leave the dirty work to the dark agents. I will have problems because of me. No, it should be you will have problems. I'm worried about him, but he puts his forehead against mine, and I stop riffing and thinking. Well, it's good, this artwork. Listen, Kenan, don't panic. I am from Nightshade, one of its leaders. Do you really think one tiny murder will change anything? I think so. You are human. You are not a cold-blooded murderer. I don't believe it. Kenan, please stay away from me. He went too far. I must realize it as he moves away. It's done now, so do not try to make contact with me, alright? I have to leave quickly before the AT gets here. Ash, let me join you. No. He waves goodbye and leaves. I watch him leave, completely powerless. When my chief and my team come in, they find me alone. I explain what happened. Despite the cameras, all evidence of Ash present has disappeared. I continue to work for the ATE. There we go, we continue working. But I have forgot my goal. I will prove what they did. I hear nothing from marriage until one evening. I don't want you to join us, but if you want to help me, I have some information you might be interested in. Ending here! Oh god! Okay, so in here, like we didn't die because we didn't shoot, but it was Erush. But then Erush say, do not join Nightshade because Erush is a leader. But then he says he doesn't want us to join Nightshade, but he can help us to find who is behind of everything. So it's like say that we still work for ATE and he use his contacts from Nightshade, right, to help us to find who is the guy that is behind of everything. So this like is, I think it's not the best ending because we don't stay with Ash, because it seems that to be the best ending we need to stay with Erush, but you need to find how to get with it, stay with him. So it's like it's a good end because we still are on ATE and we are working with Nightshade now at the same time, but we are not together with Erush, so it's not the perfect ending. I think the ending is we dying, is what I think. Is that we die. But overall, the game is good, but what I will change is sound options, because the game doesn't have sound options, and there is some misspelling in here and there that they need to fix. That with patch they can fix that, the misspelling in there here and now. Sometimes you saw that we had some I have that jacket and the pants, that sexy dress, but then changed it to the other dress and then came back. So there is some issues here and there they can fix during with patch, but overall it's good because it's not long, the runs, like they say 30 minutes, so it's like you do it and then you can try immediately other run. The issue is that you need to get out of the game to try other run, because the game still reads that you already searched that those clues. So it's another thing that they need to fix, is that doesn't read that we already saw those clues. So there is some issues here and there, but those issues they can fix during some patch. But overall it's a good game because the story progress fast, doesn't stale a little bit, progress faster, and for what it is, the game, like it's free, it's good. Like in terms of artwork, the character is well designed too. The characters are interesting, the characters, and like of course you are saying, oh, but they doesn't have that amazing artwork, right? That you could see there is one in there, but of course you need to understand it's free. They are not receiving money back, so it's like only to tests, to receive feedback for maybe for next projects, can be. But overall good game. So again, if you are a big fan of visual novels and you want to play one of them, there it is, one, A Tale About Flowers. It's free. There are some issues, but they can fix that in patch, and you're gonna enjoy 5 endings that it has, a lot of choice. You need to find out the endings to know what is the perfect ending. If you are not a big fan of visual novels, give it a try, because you're gonna enjoy the story. It's fast-paced, the story, and you will want to see what is the perfect ending. And it's free, the game. So hope you guys enjoy here the playthrough of A Tale About Flowers, and see you guys next time.